Hey, what's going on, everybody? No intro today. I wanted to get right into the video, give my thoughts and opinions and reaction to a press conference that was held by the victims of Jeffrey Epstein, demanding the U.S. government release the client list from Jeffrey Epstein. If not, they were going to compile one on their own and release it to the public. Not too sure how well that would pan out, but let's get right into it. If you haven't subscribed yet, which over 98% of you haven't, please think about subscribing it all and hitting that notification bell. Thank you. And with that, let's get right into it.
I'm so proud and honored to be here today. My name is Lisa Phillips, and I am the host of award-winning podcast From Now On, where I interview survivors.
I don't like the plugging of a podcast. I don't know. It feels very weird to plug a podcast in a, but I get it. It's about survivors, but it still seems very strange to plug a podcast in the middle of a victim's press conference.
Year 2000, I was taken to Jeffrey Epstein's island while on a photo shoot in the Caribbean. Who I saw and what I experienced there would change me forever.
Who took her? She said she was taken. Was she an adult? I'm not sure how she got to this Caribbean island.
For months, I had to avoid Jeffrey, but he told me that if I wanted to succeed as a Ford model, he could make it happen. And he was right. He introduced me to Katie Ford and many others in the entertainment business. His grip on the modeling business was undeniable. Not just the Ford family, but Victoria's Secret, Faith Cates, Jean-Luc Brunel, Victoria's Secret. Epstein's reach went to the very top of fashion. He could make a model's career. What I didn't realize then was that once he lured someone like me in, he could also destroy my career if I did not do what he wanted me to do. In New York City, countless young women were abused by him.
I got to stop it right here. I feel like this isn't really news. I mean, to think that a powerful man with a lot of connections tells you I can get you into high positions of modeling and then does so, I feel like most people would know that there is no free lunch, you know, to get that kind of level of, you know, fame or to be boasted up. You know, you're going to have to pay in some way. It's unfortunate, but I feel like most people know that that's the game. And if this person is claiming ignorance, to think that this person, regardless of who it is and what they did, which is terrible, but you should always figure that they're not doing it out of the kindness of their heart. Everyone wants something in return. There's no freebies here.
Everyone in the industry knew, yet he was too powerful to stop. He had friends in all over entertainment and arts, and his value to those friends made him untouchable. But I ask you, why? Who was he to our government that he was allowed to operate openly for decades? Why was he allowed to sponsor visas for young models, using their immigration status as leverage to abuse them and silence them? Epstein was not just a serial predator. He was an international human trafficker.
I don't understand and I get it. It's models, right? A lot of these women were models and underage, but where were their parents? What was happening? Like, where at some point, is there any accountability for parents that were negligent or not paying attention to why were they allowed, if they were underage, to travel to Caribbean islands without parental supervision? I was going to say unaccompanied, but I'm just going to get fucking accent.
And many around him knew this. Many participated and many profited. And yet he was protected. I know what it's like to be trafficked to others. And I know that the files contain the names of powerful men who have been shielded because of their fame or their fortune. So I stand here today, not just for myself, but for every woman who has been silenced, exploited, and dismissed. Thank you. And we are not asking for pity. We are demanding accountability. Congress must choose. Will you continue to protect predators, or will you finally protect survivors? Transparency is justice. Release the files, end the secrecy, and stand with us in declaring that no one, no billionaires, no politicians, not world leaders, is above the law. And let me announce now, several of us Epstein survivors have been discussing creating our own list of names. We know the names. Many of us were abused by them. Now together as survivors, we will confidentially compile the names we all know were regularly in the Epstein world. And it will be done by survivors and for survivors. No one else is involved. Stay tuned for more details on that.
See, this is the thing. It feels like she's trying to plug. I get it. She has a podcast, but this felt more like the stay tuned and we're going to be releasing this like list that we compiled. It seems very suspect. It seems very, they're trying to gain something. They're trying to get eyes. And I understand these people were abused. But what is the motivation of compiling this list and not giving it out to authorities? And just, I'm assuming they're going to release it. The problem is, will any of the people that they release, what is the motivation? I get they're going to try to go for getting the public to, I guess, a public, demand that these people that they release be brought to some type of justice. But the only problem is that it comes back to the whole Me Too again, right? The level of severity that every male that they're going to release of what they did, did they all do, SA, or is there degrees of things that happen, like, inappropriate touching, or, if they release this list of men that they're calling, predators, without knowing the severity or the levels of, SA, it becomes, you can muddy the waters. You can actually make it harder on yourselves to get actual justice if they can disprove a couple of the people that they are going to accuse as predators or as assaulters or, people that committed SA. You could potentially create a situation where your story or the narrative that you're trying to tell could fall apart if they pick out specific instances of overreach or like what is seen as SA but was actually, not, or what I'm saying, or disliking someone's approach or hitting on you. I just want them to be very careful, because then you can get into the realm of defamation or slander, or the thing is, a lot of these things happened so long ago. It's just someone's word against someone else's word. That this is what I don't like about a lot of these situations, is that it becomes too easy to say, well, you should always believe women, but you should always be skeptical of everybody. You can't just throw out a blanket statement like women are infallible and never lie or only tell the truth. And we have to always remember, this person seems excited. She seems happy that to tell people to stay tuned. Seems excited. She plugged her podcast. Like, what is her motivation? She seems almost excited that they're going to release their own list. It seems very odd and suspicious to me, the way she was carrying herself.
And for survivors. World. We will confidentially compile the names we all know were regularly in the Epstein world. And it will be done by survivors and for survivors. No one else is involved. Stay tuned for more details on that.
Stay tuned for more details. Like, what? I don't know why. If they're truly upset that they were victims of sexual assault, SA, why wouldn't they just say the names now? Why are they having multiple like, is this a tour? Are they gonna, if they, this is a crazy thing. They're saying release the list, but we know who they are, and stay tuned. We'll release it. If they don't, just release it. Just say who were the people that were doing SA. Also, she says the people that were involved in the Epstein world. Does that mean that everyone on the list is just people that were connected to Epstein? Are these people that actually committed assault? I think this is a very dangerous type of game to play, where you're going to release a list and let, I guess, public opinion, cancel these people. This is like somewhat of a Me Too situation. It feels like, I don't know. It just seems like there's a proper way to do things. And I get it. Maybe they feel like they've been trying to get this information out for so long, and the authorities have been sitting on it or not doing things or dragging their feet, but it kind of, and they want to get the message out. But if it's all about exposing, predators and for the victims, why do you plug your podcast? Why do you say stay tuned? We're going to compile. It's like they're trying to make it, they want fame, it seems like, from this situation. And you always have to be worried of people that want fame. I mean, this person literally wanted fame because they wanted to be a model. So I just don't understand. I mean, if these people were underage, correct? And we have to have accountability from the predators, but also, where's the accountability of the parents or any custodians or anyone that was supposed to watch these young women and failed them? First things first, we have a problem with people not addressing, like, well, what kind of parents let their teen daughters or underage daughters go on a private jet with a grown man to another country, a Caribbean island? I feel like as a parent, that should set off alarms right away. But that's just my opinion. Hopefully all this stuff does get situated. Hopefully we do get a client list, or, the people do get exposed. I'm not saying that we shouldn't expose these people. I am with them, but I feel like they're doing it in a very messy way. I don't know. But comment down below. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell so you never miss a clip. Thank you. Until next time. Later.